Do you need some help on where you live in Budapest? Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I will help you on where to live in Budapest and how to find apartment. There are several districts a lot of expats live in Budapest, and I will explain those districts as well as where you can find apartment online. Okay, so this is the heart of Budapest. You see this Danube River. So the left hand side of Danube River or west side is Buda, and the right side of the Danube River or east is Pest. In general, Buda side is more for affluent family with kids. Definitely if you have kids, you may want to consider living on the Buda side. Because I don't have a kid, so I cannot really tell which district is really good for to raise kids or to send kids to school. I can't really tell, but a lot of expat with kids, they usually live on Buda side. Definitely it's more quieter. Okay, in District 1 you will see this Garrett Hill, which you may know the Statue of Liberty. Here is a castle and a fisherman's bastion. Okay, so there are a lot of public transportations available on the Buda side, but I would say a lot of them are more buses. Some are trams, but I think the trams are going around this, like some of the areas. I don't think they're going to this direction on the farther west. If you live close to the Danube River or one of the big stations, it's called like Sella Monter, then most likely you don't really need, but otherwise you may need a car eventually. Alright, so the Pest side, there are several districts. This is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then I'm going to talk about a little bit around the 13 as well. A lot of tourists going to around this area. This is Parliament. This is the Liberty Square. This is the frontier where they are the Ferris wheel. North, east. Then this is Hero Square. This is synagogue, and this is a Rumbar. District 5 is really nice neighborhood. It's close to a lot of things. I live more on the edge of the District 5, but you can go to the major city center in like 15 to 20 minutes by walk. So it's really convenient on the District 5. It's very nice neighborhood. Like if you live just a little bit outside of a city center, like from here, this is the Liberty Square to north, or if you live the other side of Furniture on this side, it's quiet. Still close to the city center, but it's really quiet and nice neighborhood. Before talking about the other district, I also want to highlight this orange line. This is a tram number 4 and number 6. are running here. And this is really the major tram. I think it's running like every few minutes during the day, maybe like early in the morning or late at night. It may be like, you have to wait 5-7 minutes or something like that. But in general, like it's like running like all day long. So it's really convenient if you live close to this tram 4 or tram 6. Before going to district 6, I want to talk about the district 7 first. Inside of a tram 4 and tram 6 line, these really are party area. There are a lot of restaurants as well as bars. So it's not really quiet, and it is not really so nice neighborhood. If you are young, if you love partying, you may want to live here. But outside of District 7, I still really don't recommend, especially around like a Kelati station. Kelati station is a really big one. Going to like Vienna and other neighborhood countries. And because of that, I think there are so many like homeless people around here as well. There is one big university near the Kelati station, so I think a lot of students going to this school or university living around this neighborhood. But in general, I don't really like that neighborhood. I just don't feel safe, especially at night. Although Budapest is really, I feel very safe. I never had any trouble even at night. But for living in District 7 and walking by myself at night, I'm not really sure if I feel comfortable. So if you are a single woman, you may not want to live around the District 7. Like District 6 is like kind of between the District 5 and 7. It's, of course, like if you're going down towards the inner city and close to the District 7, there are more like a restaurant and the bars. So you may feel a little bit not so quiet area. But at the same time, you see this line, Andrassy Utsa, you see the opera, and there is one of the metro station is called Octagon. So this is a really nice neighbor. High-end shops around here along this street. And if you're going up to this area, there are a lot of embassies as well. Okay? So it's a really nice neighborhood, especially on the embassy, going towards the Hoshokter, which is Hero Square. So these are really nice neighborhood. One downside that I can think of living around this area is I don't think there is no grocery store, really. Like I never seen any grocery store around this area. So District 8, I feel a little bit similar to District 7, the northeast side of District 7. I don't really feel it's really nice neighborhood on the District 8, even along this tram 4 and 6. The Blahaluja there is one of the really big station, but I see a lot of homeless people around this area, and Lagos there is okay, but it's just like a small area. And Corvin is again You can still go there, but again, like, I don't feel comfortable walking on the street at night by myself. So I just don't really recommend District 8. District 9, I'm not really sure about this area. I think like it used to be the industrial area, but now there are new apartment complex building around this area, so it might be like getting better on this side. I'm not sure about District 9, to be honest with you. District 13 is really big. You see only the portion. I would say this is a really nice neighborhood as well. There are great restaurants along the Danube River in District 13. As long as you live close to the tram 4 and 6, line, District 13 is a really great option as well. Again, it's close to the city center, but with a nice neighborhood. Okay, so now you understand each district. Okay, so where you can find apartment, where to look for, right? There are several ways that you can look for an apartment in Budapest. The first option is ingatlan.com. So ingatlan.com is the largest website for apartment search. Besides the ingatlan.com, I also use real estate agency website as well. I use Tower International and Eurocenter, and I believe these two are owned by same company. I really like these two websites more than ingatlan.com. I know ingatlan.com is the largest website and has a lot of properties to look for, but to be honest with you, they are not my taste. So it really depends on your taste, but you may want to use not only the ingatlan.com but other real estate website as well. The last option could be Facebook. I didn't use Facebook at all, so I can't really tell, but some people have a great experience with Facebook and others do not, meaning like scam. You may consider Facebook as sort of like a last resort or as an option, as one of the options. It's very, very rare to find apartment complex in Budapest. In the US, once you decide which area you live, you usually go to like several apartment complex and get a tour of the apartment, right? Unfortunately, that's not the case here in Budapest. It's because most of the buildings in city center areas are built hundreds of years ago, right? So there isn't really no apartment complex in Budapest. Each unit or apartment is owned by individual owner. So that means it takes some time to even schedule to visit their apartment. Okay? When I moved here, or before I moved here actually, I submitted the 10 or 15 of apartments that I want to take a look to my expat agency, and they reach out to all those owners and then schedule the meeting or schedule the apartment tour for me. So it's a lot of task, unfortunately, but that's the only way you can find an apartment here in Budapest. I hope this information help you on where to live and how to search apartment in Budapest. Thank you very much for watching my video today. Bye!